Hey, there we go. All right. Hey, this isn't my classroom. All right. So I'm in the spare room. Got to hide out in here because too much going on out there. But I got to make the video. Couldn't after school today. World went crazy. That's Augie. All right. Hey, that's why I made it here. So you guys could meet the Og. He's a pretty good boy. All right. So what did I cover today? Big day today. Big day. So today, reviewed a couple things. So first, I had the students, keep in mind this is day 3. So what we is I randomly partnered them up. Just you. This way there wasn't a case of if I said find a partner that they're like, will you be my friend? So I just randomly put them together. And then I asked them, okay, what is something I tried to teach so far? What is something I've tried to, get across to you guys? So I gave them 45 seconds. Blah, 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 blah. And then after they did it, I said, okay, you being honest, they did a terrible job. Most of them just kind of went, so anyways, you're wearing a shirt, that type of conversation. So I explained the concept now. Hey, this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. Because I talk too much. I need to get students talking. But if I make it, hey, who has something to say? Let's be honest, same people all the time. So this way, people got talking in smaller groups. And as we do it more frequently, it'll be easier for people to to jabber a little bit. So, what have you learned so far? That's the question. Boom, what have you learned? Well, so things that came up. Someone said, "Oh, I learned how to pull women." Wow. Uh, Awesome. But that was about articulation, how it allows you to speak with people. Someone else mentioned the importance of small habits to build bigger habits. It made me happy, made me feel like I was doing my job. Uh, Someone else wrote that Conway will give you tardies no matter who you are. Right on. Right on. I'm an equal opportunity jerk to everybody. Yes. All right. So it was actually, and when we ran around the second time, they did what they were supposed to do. Good activity. Bye. Ooh, both of them ran out. Oh, there was another dog in here too. It was sitting like right there. She's old, deaf, didn't even realize I was talking. All right. Then I started to go through errors of reading. So I mimicked some bad reading behaviors. Oh, I don't have a book here. So what's in here? Oh, all right. So let's just, sorry, didn't, that's just recipe. So several reading flaws. Here's one. Ooh, I don't think these are mine. Okay, maybe they're. Maybe I was desperate about them. So let's pretend I'm reading a recipe, apparently. All right, you, student, read. Okay. Preheat the oven to 350 F. Spread the straw and so on. And I pointed out it's hard to remember anything when you read like that because all you're seeing is words. All right, so there's one. Then I went through the student who, as soon as they get it, they're like, and they start getting really negative about it. That they start scowling and being all, and we'll cover this lesson later, but just if you're negative towards it. Then you have the student who, as soon as they get it, they start looking around. Oh my God, I'm asking them what we got to read, and essentially mimicking the distracted behaviors. And I pointed out that these are things that are a work in progress. We're working on, but just the way this several different groups of students who struggle with reading are like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. And I did a couple more, but the video. So then I went weird. I put up a music video. as I mentioned last year in this video, and obviously no one's watching it, so it's not like it's a repeat, but I use Hot Shell Ray tonight, and that's all I'm going to sing because my voice. Normally, I'm really good, uh, but I use the video. And I point out that when we watch a video, so I'm pretending I'm staring up at the screen up here, all right? So let's pretend there's a TV screen here. There's not, there's a totally blank wall, but let's pretend I'm staring. As we're watching it, my brain doesn't need for the, hey, pause the video. Wow, that person is really attractive. Okay, keep going. Pause. Oh, that guy is really muscular. Okay, unpause. Oh, pause. That guy has it. Oh, that's a gun. Oh, oh boy. Unpause. Pause. We don't need to do that. Our brain can do these things. And yeah, off we go. That our brain automatically, because our brain knows how to watch things, our brain automatically fills in all these gaps. So when asked what happened, it's like, well, there was a beautiful girl, and then this bad guy showed up and he had a gun, but then this other guy showed up and boom, okay, great. You remember the story. But if your brain didn't do these steps, what would happen is you would sit. I apologize if this is horrific to look at. You would sit there, and when asked, what was the video about? There were people, but our brain does all this for us. Reading. When a reader reads. So again, I realize this is a recipe. Apparently, my wife is looking at strawberry cheesecake dump cake. I don't know what a dump cake is, but I don't know. It doesn't sound dump cake. That's a thing. Dump. I don't know. Putting dump as a descriptive word doesn't really. I'm not thinking. Give me some dump cake. However, so let's pretend this is a story and not about dump cake. All right, preheat the oven to 350. Oh man, okay, that's the way most recipes go. And so you kind of think, yeah, that's the default setting when I turn on the oven. Spread the strawberry filling. Oh, I love strawberry topping. Not the fake one, the one that's kind of jammy, but the one that like Dairy Queen at least used to have. Haven't got it the last few times. I love marshmallow topping myself, but that one that just pure sugar. Oh, yes. In the bottom of a 9 by 13-inch baking dish. Perhaps you have something to say about it. Your preference of size of baking dish. Again, this isn't easy to do with the recipe. In a medium bowl, use a hand mixer. Hand mixer, just shove this in here. Obviously, it's not what you do. What's happening is I'm interacting with text. When a reader reads, this is what they do. So when asked the next day, hey, what did you read? Like, okay, well, there was this, there's the recipe. So you got to turn the oven, like the 350. I remember that because I thought about it in my brain. And yeah, you got this pan and it's 9 by 13 or something like that. Maybe there's a half in there somewhere, but and there's strawberry filling. I love strawberries. That's the way it works. That's how you read. That is how you read. When you read, you interact with text. Now, if you're not a strong reader, this is work at first. And there are other tricks I will show as well to guide you through all the other stuff. This is like intro to tricks. Now, the quote today, the learning point was essentially that you have to be able to learn, you have to want to learn. And no matter what I do, even taking the time to make these videos, that if a student doesn't want to learn, there's nothing I could do. They're not going to watch it. On these videos. I have there was a student in recent memory who got kicked out of school for a little while, and so I made like every single day I made a video because I didn't want them to fail. So every single day I made a video, every single day I made a video, and I did it for like 3 weeks. And this is when I wasn't publishing them, but I wasn't putting them on YouTube because they were just for one student. Here you go, because they didn't want them to fail. Yeah, they didn't watch any of them. I messaged them and hey, I sent you some videos. They'd eventually reply and be like, oh yeah, I'll watch them here soon. I'll watch them here soon. Yeah, they never did. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I suppose I could go over to their house, but then restraining orders and yeah, I'm not going over to anyone's house. I gave them the information. Here you go. I tried to make it as engaging as possible. I mean, this is all I got. Hey, the dog's back. This is all I got, but I certainly try to do my best. But the learner, which is the student, has to want to learn. Otherwise, I'm pretty useless. Yeah, no one cares. Okay. That was today. Bye.